You know what keeps heart-centered coaches stuck at 3K months? It's not their skills, it's not their niche, it's not even their marketing. It's 3 pricing mistakes that I see over and over again. And the worst part, nobody talks about them because they sound like good advice. Hey, my name is Hui Hui, and in the last 4 years, I've grown my business to over $5 million, serving over 500 clients in over 30 countries. And after working with that many coaches, I can tell you the ones who stay stuck at 3K months, they're all making the same 3 mistakes over and over again with their pricing. And in this episode, I'm going to break down all 3 mistakes for you so that by the end of this episode, you know exactly which mistakes to avoid and which is the one keeping you stuck. And more importantly, how to fix it today. Let's go. Before we dive in, here's something that I would like you to hear. Your price is not about your self-worth. Let me say that again. Your price is not about your self-worth. Your price is about the value of transformation that you deliver to your client. The moment you separate these 2 things, everything changes. I'd like you to keep that in your back pocket because we're going to come back to it in this video. Alright, mistake number 1. And this is the big one. You're pricing based on what you would pay, not what your client would pay. And I see this all the time. A coach looks at their own bank account and say, well, I wouldn't pay $5,000 for my own coaching, so how can I charge that? And here's the thing, your client is not you. Your ideal client is a different income, a different pain level, and a different urgency than you had when you were starting out. And so let me give you a quick example. When I first started coaching, I invested more than $60,000 in my first year and my return $1.1 million. And now did that $60,000 feel uncomfortable? Of course. Was it worth it? Absolutely. You see, in this industry, there is one saying, the person who pays attention. And the transformation actually begins the moment they invest in themselves. So it's like the difference between a $10 tote bag and a Louis Vuitton. Which one do you take better care of? Exactly, the Louis Vuitton bag, right? So the fix is simple. Stop looking at your bank balance. Start looking at the outcome that you deliver. What is the outcome that's worth to your client over the next 12 months? Price from there. Mistake number 2. You're looking at what other coaches are charging and you're trying to go lower. Well, that coach charges $3,000 for 3 months. If I charge $2,500, then I'll be able to get more clients because I become the affordable option. Well, what you have actually done is that you have told the market that you're less valuable. That is not a pricing strategy, that's a race to the bottom. So think about it this way. If someone is looking for a life-changing transformation, for help getting out of the pain so that they can get to the outcome that they want, do they want the cheapest option or do they want the one that they trust the most that will get them the outcome? Would you go to a specialist for a heart operation or would you go to a general practitioner for a heart operation? You see, nobody shops for the cheapest heart surgeon, right? So your clients, they're not buying information, they're buying transformation. They can get free information on YouTube, but they're buying access to you. You're providing them with the speed to collapse what used to take years into just months, or what used to take many years into just 12 months. They're buying the journey from you. They're buying the transformation. And that's what I call the journey of transformation, for you to bring them from where they are to where they want to go. You're taking them from Pain Island to Pleasure Island, and that's worth what you're charging. And the more specific and powerful that journey is, the more you can charge for that outcome. So instead of asking, what should I charge? Ask this instead. What is the before and after for my client? How much is that worth to them? Who do they become when they reach the result? And what can they do now that they couldn't do before? That completely transforms the transformation. Hey, quick thing before we get to mistake number 3. Which one honestly is the sneakiest one for you? If this is hitting home for you, let me know in the comments below. Tell me which one of these 2 have you been making. Is it mistake number 1 or is it mistake number 2? And honestly, when you comment, the YouTube algorithm will show this video to even more coaches just like you. So you're literally helping someone by commenting and engaging with this video right now. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button so you'll be notified of our new videos every single week. Now let's get back to mistake number 3. And this one is really sneaky because it feels like loyalty. You got your first few clients at a certain price and it worked. They said yes to you, and now you're terrified to raise your price because you think, if I raise my prices, no one will say yes anymore. Here's what I tell my clients. every single time someone says yes to you easily, or like really easily, that's a signal that tells you that it's time to raise your price. One of our clients, Delaney, she started at $1,000 for her coaching package. And she was 62 years old, by the way. She started small, got 4 clients, and built her confidence. And then she kept raising her price, first to $2,000, then to $3,000. And in 15 months, she hit her 6 figures in her coaching business. She didn't wait until she felt ready. She let the results speak for itself, and then she adjusted her prices. And look, I'm not asking you to randomly 10x your prices overnight. That's not cool at all, because you need substance behind what you provide. What I'm saying is this: if you have been coaching for months, or perhaps some of you might be coaching for years, getting results, collecting testimonials, and you're still charging what you're charging on day one, that's a mistake. You're undervaluing yourself, because your value has gone up, but your price has not followed yet. So give yourself permission to grow into your pricing. Test it. If you get an easy yes, raise your price the next time. Keep testing until you find the resistance point. That's how you find your real price. In the last 4 years, I went from charging $1,997 for my group coaching to eventually $2,997 to $4,997 to now $6,000 for our group coaching program. And we have a higher level platinum program that is at $30,000. And every single program is based on an outcome that we're getting our clients to. So let's recap these 3 mistakes real quick. Mistake number 1, you're pricing based on what you can afford, what is in your bank account, not what your client values. Do not do that. Based it on the outcome that you're getting your client instead. Mistake number 2, you're competing on price instead of competing on transformation. Remember, there's more than enough for everyone in this marketplace. Price based on the outcome, not based on your competition. Mistake number 3, you're not raising your prices as your skill sets and your results grow. And that's a mistake, because you're undervaluing what you can charge. So here's what I'd like you to take away from this episode. Charging more is not greedy. Undercharging is actually a disservice, because when your clients invest more, they commit more, and they get better results. They show up differently, and in the end, everybody wins. So that's what you want for them, right? Remember what I said at the beginning? Your price is not about your self-worth. It's about the value of the transformation that you bring to your clients. And the person who pays more attention. So if you're a coach who's been undercharging and you know it's time to step into your next level, I've got a free resource called a High-Ticket Coach Blueprint, where I show exactly how to go from 0 to making 6 figures in your coaching business. The link is in the description below. And if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? I'm dropping new videos every week to help you grow your coaching business to 6 and 7 figures. Thanks for watching this episode, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.